of national mourning, as we should be. And the Democrats, they're so despicable. The Democrats are not lifting a finger to remember the well over 100 people that have died in Texas Hill Country. What you are not being told by the media anywhere is that the death toll likely would not have been as high if it wasn't for DEI. This Texas tragedy is just the latest example. It's not just incompetence. This is DEI working to undermine meritocratic institutions, and more people likely died than otherwise would have because of DEI. Let me prove it to you. You know, when you're putting out fires, you got to make sure that you have a diverse fighting force. All jokes aside, well, the pressure was on the city to prove its diversity credentials. So a few years later, they picked Joel Baker as their first black fire chief. He announced right away that promoting diversity is one of his top priorities. They brought him in from Atlanta, and his priority was not putting out fires or being prepared for floods. No, his priority was to make sure that the fire department was blacker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Peckerwood you see on the screen is Charlie Kirk. And Charlie Kirk is a bold-faced liar. Now, the fire chief that he is talking about, he works in Austin, Texas, nowhere near where Camp Mystic is at. So what this dude did, he just picked a fire chief from somewhere in Texas, threw him into this mix to try to blame black people, a black man at that, to try to say that that black man is DEI, that he was only hired to hire more black DEI people. This dude is a bold-faced liar. What caused those people to die up there in Texas was the failure of Donald Trump, and Donald Trump gutting NOAA and gutting FEMA. That's the reason why those people up there in Texas are dead right now. It had nothing to do with blaming Trump for the flood itself or for the act of nature. No, Trump is being blamed, or should be blamed, and should be held accountable and responsible for the fact that he gutted the agencies that could have helped give those people early warnings. And then he got his other wannabe Barbie in there, Kristi Noem, who waited 72 hours before she sent any help, because she has to give the word for anything over $100,000 in aid or help. She has to be the one that authorizes it. So again, guys, you're looking at the face of a bold-faced liar, Charlie Kirk, who wants to blame a black man for what Donald Trump did. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for coming back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. Peace, take care, and be safe.